Next topic is assigning values to variables. Assign values to variables is nothing but, you can see here, for variables we are assigning string type variable or integer type variable or float type variable or comes under this assigning values to variables. In the assigning values to variables, first one is nothing but a basic form. In the basic form is nothing but we are assigning, that is hello to str, that is we are passing the string to str and printing the str is nothing but a basic format. Here first one is nothing in the basic format. This form is the mostly commonly used in form of the assignment, that is here the example is nothing but str. Here you can consider the example, first example, str equal to hello. Hello is nothing but a string has been passed to str. Next one, after passing the string to hello to str, next one we want to print the str. Print str means it will display automatically, it will display the output as hello in the Python IDLE. You can see here these programs are being executed in Python IDLE. First one is nothing but a string, that is hello has been passed to str. Next one is nothing but we have to print hello, that is nothing but print str is nothing but it display the output as hello is the message, it will be displayed. That is nothing but a basic form, first one, that is string has been passed to str. Next we have used the statement that is print str. Next one is nothing but it will display the output as hello. Next one, second one is nothing but a tuple assignment. Tuple assignment is nothing but a two values we have been passed to x and y. Here you can see here second example is nothing but x comma y equal to open bracket. Next one 50 comma 100 we have been passed. 50 will be assigned to x. Next 100 will be that is 100 will be assigned to y. Next one, here in the next statement we have used only one printf statement to display a one value, that is nothing but print. Next one, single quotes and double quotes we have represented, that is nothing but single, that is nothing but you can see here x value equal to print the statement we have represented in single quotes or double quotes, that is here you can see here print. Next one is nothing but single quotes we have represented x equal to single quotes close. Next one comma, that is two values are being separated with a comma operation. Next one is to display the value of x. If you execute print, next one open bracket, x equal to is represented in the single quotes, comma it will be separated. Next one to print value of x, it will display automatically, it will display the value as x equal to 50 is it will be displayed. Next to print the value of y, that is print. Next one open bracket, next one double quotes close, double quotes open. Next one y equal to is the value we have passed to y. Next y equal to double quotes it has been used, comma to separate to two values. Next one comma y value to print the value of y. Next one y it will be displayed as y equal to 100 is the value it will be displayed. This is nothing but a tuple assignment is nothing but a second part. Next one x being assigned to 50 will be assigned to x. Next 100 will be assigned to y, that is nothing but a tuple assignment. Next one is nothing but a list assignment. List assignment is nothing but same type, but the difference is nothing but here we are using the open bracket and closed bracket, that is x equal to, the difference is nothing but open bracket to closed bracket, same like brackets it will be represented x comma y equal to 3 comma y. Here that is list assignment, which this works in the same way as the tuple assignment. Next one we are passing 3 comma 5 is the values we have been passed to x and y. Next one is nothing but to print the value of x and y, that is at the same time we are printing the value of x and y, same statement, that is print open bracket x equal to is represented in a single quotes. Next equal to, next value is nothing but x value we have to print. Next comma, next one y value we have to, next one y value, that is double quotes. Next one y equal to, next double quotes close, comma it will be separated. Next to print the value of y equal to y. Next one is nothing but to print the value of y. The output will be displayed as 3 will be assigned to x, 5 will be assigned to 5. That is, see at a time we are displaying a value with the help of a list statement. Next one simple program, that is here these C programs will be at the online compiler of the IDLE. You can see here first one is nothing but a basic form we are using, that is printing the type, that is nothing but here you can see here first line is nothing but a equal to 5. A equal to 5 is nothing but we have passed integer type of value, but in the second statement, that is type of a we have to find out. Type is nothing but which type of variable, that is nothing but a is nothing but integer type of variable has been used. That's why it will display the output as here you can see here a equal to 5 is nothing but 5 has been assigned to a. Next one is nothing but 5 has been assigned to a. Next one is nothing but we have to find the type of a. Next third value is nothing but it will print the type of a is nothing but the data type. Data type of a is nothing but integer type of value will be displayed. Next second one, a equal to 5.4. A equal to 5.4 is nothing but that is floating type variable. Floating type variable we have to find the type. That is nothing but type of a is nothing but we have assigned 5.4. 5.4 is nothing but a floating type variable. It will be displayed as output as float is the output, it will be displayed if you execute that one. A equal to 5.4. Next one type of a. If you type two statements in a ideally, then it will display as output as a float. Next one, a equal to welcome. A equal to welcome, double quotes open, double quotes close. Next one, it is the declaration of string type variable. String type variable. Next one is nothing but type of a. Type of a is nothing but a type is nothing but a string type variable. It displays the output as string type variable. That is the one. Next one, here you can see here a comma b equal to, that is nothing but a tuple assignment. Tuple assignment is nothing but a comma b equal to 10 comma 20 we have been passed. 10 will be that is passed to 10, 20 will be passed to b. Next one is nothing but we have to print the value of a. A is nothing but print of a is nothing but it display the value as 10 is the message, it will be displayed. Next one, to print the value of b. B is nothing but print of b. Print of b is nothing but it will display the value as 20 is the message, it will be displayed. Next one, here you can see here a comma b. A comma b equal to 10 comma 20. That is nothing but a list type variable we have been passed. List type variable, that is a comma b equal to list 10 comma 20 open bracket and closed bracket, it will be represented. That is nothing but a list type variable. Next one, to print the value of a and b. A equal to directly, that is a equal to it will display the output as 10. Otherwise if you use print of a, it will display the same output, that is 10. Next one, you can use b. B means directly if you enter b, it will display the value as 20. Otherwise print of b is nothing but it display the output as 20. Next one, fourth one is nothing but first one is nothing but a basic form. Next one is nothing but a tuple assignment. Third one is nothing but a list assignment. After completion of list assignment, sequence assignment is the one. Sequence assignment is nothing but if you pass a string. Here consider the example a comma b comma equal to single quotes, it is represented with high. High is nothing but h will be assigned to the a. Next one is nothing but a will be assigned to b. Next one, I will be assigned to c. Here sequence assignment is nothing but here we have passed a string. String is nothing but first character will be assigned to the first variable, second value will be assigned to the second variable, next third variable will be assigned to the third. Here you can see here h is the input we have passed. H will be assigned to a will be assigned to b, I will be assigned to c. Here the example is nothing but if you print in the a is nothing but it display the output as h is the message, it will be displayed. If you use b is nothing but it display the output as a is the message, it will be displayed. If you use c, then output will be displayed as I is the message, it will be displayed. That is nothing but a sequential assignment. Sequential assignment is nothing but if you pass a string, then automatically single variable will be taken to as a variable. Here you can see here a sequence of names can be assigned to any sequence of variable, and Python assigns the item one at a time by position is nothing but here the example is nothing but h will be assigned to a, next to a will be assigned to b, c, or that is I will be assigned to c. That is here you can see here if you use a, the output displayed as nothing but h is the output, it will be displayed. If you use b, a will be displayed as output as the message. If you use c, that is I will be displayed as a message in the sequence assignment. Next one is nothing but extended sequence unpacking. Extended sequence unpacking is nothing but here we have used single variable name is nothing but p is a one variable. Next one is nothing but star q is nothing but a pointer type variable. Pointer type variable is nothing but a star q. Here we have passed a string. String is nothing but hello is the message we have been passed. That when we execute this one, h will be assigned to p. Next, ELLO, that is that will be assigned to the q variable. Here you can see here. Extended sequence unpacking is nothing but it allows us to more flexible in how we select the portion of a sequence to assign. That is nothing but if you execute this part, here you can see here p is nothing but already, that is p comma star q has assigned with hello. Next one, starting variable, if you execute p value, it will display the output as h. If you display q means it will display the output as ELLO is the message it will be displayed. That is the extended sequence unpacking. Here you can see here we have used local variable, that is p. Next one, pointer variable star q. Next we have passed the string hello. Next, starting, that is h will be assigned to normal variable p. Next, ELLO, pointer type variable, remaining will be assigned. That is nothing but a extended sequence unpacking. Next one is nothing but multiple target assignment. Multiple target assignment is nothing but two single value assigned to different variable. Here in the program, that is nothing but a equal to b equal to 76 is the message it has been used. Next one, see for a 76 will be assigned, for b also 76 will be assigned. If you execute this one, a equal to b equal to 76, that is 76 will be passed to a. Next, 76 will be passed to b. Next one, print of a. Print of a is nothing but a, that is nothing but you can see here 76 will be displayed as output if you use print of a. Next one, print of b. Print of b is nothing but 76 will be displayed as a output for the 1. This is the multiple target assignment is nothing but single variable will be assigned to the multiple variables are nothing but a multiple target assignment. Next one is nothing but a augmented assignment. Augmented assignment is nothing but a, that is the incrementation part. X variable has been assigned, that is x equal to 8. Next one is nothing but x plus equal to 1. This will be converted as x equal to x plus 1. Then we perform the operation x equal to x value, previous part is nothing but 8 plus 1 is nothing but 9. It will be changed. If you execute this one, x plus equal to 1 is nothing but it will be changing to 9 to the value. Next, if perform print of x, it will display the value as 9 is the message it will be displayed. Here you can see here multiple target assignment is nothing but multiple values assigned to the single value assigned to the multiple variables is nothing but a multiple target assignment. Next one is nothing but argument assignment is nothing but that is performing the addition operation, multiple operation, the next one subtraction operation, division operation. That type is nothing but a argument assigned. That is nothing but x equal to x plus 1 or x equal to x minus 1 or x equal to x into 1. Next, x equal to x divided by 1. Like this, the argument assignment will be performed. Next one, input and output statement functions in a Python. Next one, input and output functions in a Python is nothing but input is the statement to pass a value with the help of a keyboard. For that purpose, we are using input statement. Here, first one is nothing but the input function is used to read data from the keyboard. Input is the function to read value from the keyboard. It will be used. The input function is used to read data from the keyboard. Next one is nothing but it reads data into the string format. Normally, the input variable reads in the format of string format. If we need to convert it to whichever data type we want, that data type we can be converted. That is integer data type or float type data type or character data type we need to convert. First one, here you can see here input is the statement that is nothing but to pass value with the help of keyboard. For that purpose, we are using input statement. Next one is second point is nothing but default it take the value as a string format. Next one, here third point is nothing but programmer has to convert into specific data type. That is nothing but integer type data type or floating type data type. The example to convert is nothing but here you can see here. To convert, use the integer float to string function, that is int 2.3. Int 2.3 is nothing but it will be converted to 2, that is integer type data type. Next one, int double quotes open double quotes close. It is nothing but a string type 123. 123 will be displayed as 123. Float 6. 6 is nothing but it will be converted to 6.24, 6.0. Why? Because it is a floating type variable. Next one, float of 3.14. It is represented in double quotes. Directly it will display the output as 3.14 is the message. Next one, string 123. String 123 is nothing but default it will take it as a string. It will display the output as same, that is 123. Next, str4.5 is nothing but it will be print as output as same, that is 4.5 is a string type variable. Next one you can see here, if the conversion is not possible, it generates a error is the message it will be used. Input statement is nothing but to pass value with the help of keyboard. For that purpose we are using input statement. For second one is nothing but default it will take string as a format. Next one is nothing but you can see here which format we want, that we need to convert, that is nothing but you can see here integer type we want to use int as a data type. Floating type variable is nothing but we need to use float as a 1. Next one, character type is nothing but we need to use str as a function, that is the one of input. You can see how many ways we can pass value with the help of keyboard. In different ways is nothing but example 1, example 2, example 3. This is nothing but different ways of passing the value with the help of a keyboard. First one is nothing but first statement is example 1 is nothing but without having request message we are passing the value with the help of a keyboard. Here you can see here reading single statement, input statement without request message. Request message is nothing but after completion of input statement we have not represented any single double quotes comment in open bracket close or open bracket open or close. Here you can see array equal to input of open, that is we want to pass value with the help of a keyboard, but here we have not passed any request message in the open bracket and closed bracket is nothing but a reading single input without request message. If you directly if you type 10, then value will be displayed as 10 is the message it will be displayed. Next one, second one is nothing but with the help of a request message. Request message is nothing but in the open bracket and closed bracket we are passing a statement. Here you can see here second way is nothing but we are passing a request message. A equal to input we need to pass with the help of a keyboard. Second one, enter the value of a. Enter the value of a is nothing but we want to pass a value with the help of a keyboard. Next one, in the output message it will display as enter the value of a. Enter the value of a, if you display 10 the output will be displayed as 10, but we have not used print statement in this line. This is with the help of a request message. Second one is nothing but with the help of a request message. Third one is nothing but split. Split is nothing but single output we want to divide for multiple times. For that purpose we are using a split statement. Here you can see here reading multiple inputs in a single line using a split, that is open bracket and closed bracket. A equal to we are passing with the help of a keyboard, that is a equal to input open bracket closed bracket dot. Dot is nothing but it is used to split the output in different ways, that is nothing but split is a function to divide. Here we have passed the input is nothing but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is the input we have passed, that need to be, that is display in single way, that is nothing but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 need to be displayed in output. 10 will be displayed in 1. Next second time it will be displayed as 20. Next it will be displayed as 30. Next it will be displayed as 40. Next it will want to be displayed as 50. Third one is nothing but usage of a split statement. Split statement is nothing but output will be divided. For that purpose we are using a split statement. Here you can see here different examples in a Python it can be shown. First one is nothing but without request message. A equal to int of input of open bracket, integer type of value we are passing. Input is a keyboard, we have to pass with the help of a keyboard. Next one, open bracket, we have opened two brackets, we need to close two bracket. Next line, print a. Print a is nothing but a value will be passed with the help of a keyboard. Next it will display the output as input we have passed, that is nothing but a equal to 200 is the message we have passed. In the input mechanism we are having 3, that is nothing but without passing request message, with passing request message. Third one is nothing but usage of split statement. The examples of each and one each and every one will be explained here. The first, this is the examples of first one, that is nothing but without using the request message. A is nothing but integer type of value. We are passing the value with the help of a keyboard. That is for which purpose we are using input is nothing but value we are passing with the help of a keyboard. For that purpose we are using the input statement. Next one is nothing but we need to print the value of A. Next one, with the help of keyboard I am passing the value as 200. Next one, print A is nothing but it display the output as 200. This is the statement. 200, first 200 is nothing but we are passing with the help of a keyboard. It will display the output as 200 is the message it will be displayed without using request message. This is the program without using request message. Next program you can see here with the help of using request message. Here you can see here A equal to integer type of value we are passing. Next one is nothing but you can see here integer type of, that is input we are passing. With the help of a request message we are passing. This is nothing but here you can see here request message is nothing but A equal to integer type of value we are buying pass. Next one is nothing but with the help of keyboard we are passing, that is input is the message. Next one is nothing but enter value of A. Enter value of A is nothing but we are passing A value with the help of a keyboard. Next one, the message it will be displayed in the output screen is nothing but enter value of A. I have passed the value as 10. Next one is nothing but print, that is print the value of A. Print value of A is nothing but it display the output as 10 is the message it will be displayed. With the help of a request message it will be displayed. Next one is nothing but a split message. Is nothing but we need to split the output in different ways, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 has been passed. Next one we need to split 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here you can see here print of A. Print of A is nothing but it will display the output as that is A equal to integer type, that is keyboard we are passing. Next one is nothing but we need to split, that is we divide, that is we have passed with the help of a keyboard 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is the values we have passed. Next one print of A. Print of A is nothing but the output will be displayed in this way, that is nothing but 10 in a separate comma. Next one 20 will be displayed in single quotes comma. Next one 30 will be displayed comma. Like this the output will be displayed in a by using a split. In the input mechanism is nothing but you can see here input we are having with the help of a request message. Next one is nothing but without using request message. Next one is nothing but split command we are using. This is the example program without using request message. In the input statement we have not used any statement. Next one with the help of a request message. Next one, this is the program for split statement. Next one, usage of print statement in a program. Usage of print statement in a Python. You can see here print function, that is print the specified text or value on the screen is nothing but these are the different example. First example, second example you can see here print hello world. Hello world is nothing but it will display the output in a single line. Print open bracket, next one hello world. Hello world is nothing but it will display the output in a single line. Next one, add a new line or vertical space between two outputs, that is nothing but here you can see here the output will be displayed in a two lines, that is nothing but you can see here print hello. Print hello is nothing but directly it will display the hello in one line. Next one, print of welcome to Python programming is nothing but it display the output in the next line. If we use end statement at the end of the first statement, then output will be displayed in a single line. Next one, if you use two statement the output will be displayed in a two lines. Next one, you get the example same program you can see here print welcome to Python programming. It will display the output as welcome to Python programming. B equal to 20. 20 has been passed. Next one, print of B. It will display the output as it is a string type variable. That's why it display output as B. Next one, print of B. Print of B is nothing but it display as value as 20 is the message it will be displayed. Next one is nothing but before 20 we want to display the value as B, that is B equal to, that's why it is represented in double quotes. The output will be displayed as B equal to 20. Third one is nothing but separate. Separate is nothing but you can see here in different lines it will be displayed as output. Here you can see here first program is nothing but welcome to Python programming. If you execute this first line print statement, the output will be displayed as welcome to Python programming is the output displayed. Next one, same statement you can see here, welcome to Python programming. At the end of the line we have used specify SCP is the function. Next one is represented with /n. /n is nothing but new line. The output will be displayed as output welcome will be displayed in one line, to will be displayed in another line, Python will be displayed in another line, programming will be displayed in another line. If you use separate, that is /n is nothing but next line. If you use comma, the output will be displayed with a comma at the end of the separate function. You can see here same function. In the previous one we have used /n is the keyword. In the last line, that is separation is represented with a comma, then output will be displayed as welcome to Python programming. Next one, here you can see here, if you execute the previous statements, print hello welcome to Python programming, the output will be displayed as hello in one line, welcome to Python programming in another line. If you execute /n, the output will be displayed as hello in another line, welcome in another line, to in another line, Python in another line, next programming in another line. Next one, if you represent same comma, here you can see here it is represented with hyphen. Next one, the output will be displayed as hello hyphen welcome hyphen to hyphen Python hyphen welcome that is the output. It will be displayed with a separate. Here you can see here, if you use end at the end of the statement, here you can see here welcome hello is the statement we have represented in the double quotes. Next one is nothing but welcome to Python programming. If you use end at the first statement completion, the output will be displayed as in a single line. Here you can see here end uses some meaning. If you use end statement at the end of the first line, the output, that is both lines will be printed in a same line, that is hello welcome to Python programming, it will be displayed in a single line if you use end at the end of the statement. In this way, with the help of a print statement, the output will be displayed.